the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, from verse 10 all the way to verse 17. This has been a series of teachings for the last now this is the fourth week, the last 3 weeks. We have had this series of teaching, and who has the ability to go to war and win wars. And indeed, there's no way one can be a soldier and lack the confidence of being a soldier. In addition, a soldier usually have their own armory. They have their armory that when they go to war, they must have full armory. Now we, being soldiers of the cross, from the previous reading, is that we are also soldiers in the Lord Jesus. And he taught us and he prepared us that we must be ready to fight the wars that come with us, that come amongst us. Yes, the Bible tells us that we fight not of flesh, but we fight of... Can somebody tell us? We fight not of the flesh, yes. We wrestle of the against powers and principalities. Yes. And the evils of this world. That is the very opening point that I wanted to share with you before we go to the teaching. Indeed, if we know that we do not wrestle of these powers of the flesh only, we wrestle of those principalities and evil of darkness. So imagine, who are these that are principalities? And who are these that are principalities? May I hear from one of you? The principalities that we are told. Who are these? Okay, the principalities. Yes, Brother Tony. The demons. The demons, the devil, yes, the devil himself with his agents. The devil himself with his agents. And why are they principalities? The term principles means people with certain authority. Yes, Pastor Gitari, you want to say something? Thank you. Yes, for sure, principalities are those powers. And they could be the authority in the darkness, and not God's authority. So, it is important to know that we fight these wars every day. Let's read from the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. Brother Morris, did you manage to handle the projection? Okay, I'll read. It says, "Finally, be strong to the Lord and his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God, so that you can take your stand against the enemies, the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers," the principalities here, "the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavens realm." These are the spiritual principalities that we are fighting of. "And therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything to stand firm. Then, with the belt of myth here, the belt of the ground, The other versions tell us of the belt of the groin. The buckle round your waist, with the